Okay. You know, I think that my I need to do things a little differently here, like start the clocks and then turn on the video. Look, this is like my second video. I mean, I'm under 10 of them. There's only 2 up there. I think 3. One's the Stop the Steal in Miami, which I went to the Stop the Steal in Miami to see Laura Loomer and Roger Stone. I got to meet Laura and I talked to Laura. Laura's really nice. She just got robbed out of the Senate race for Congress. I believe it was a Senate race. Or was it Congress? I believe it was Senator. Anyway, here, let's go with this. Let's get this stuff out of the way here. Okay, I'm new to the video world, so I'm just going to start doing videos like this. I don't have a recording studio, so I can't come out here and hit a switch and start recording to catch the magic. So I figured I'll just come out here and basically start talking. There's some funding apparatuses right here. If I'm deleted off of UbiTubi, look for me on BitChute and Band.video. More likely BitChute right now. I'm not established yet. I don't want to go get a bunch of channels, and let's just do some milquetoast videos and see how it goes. Okay. I didn't start off. My name's Rich. I'll be your host this evening. I'll give you all the other information later on who I am. That'll come out in time. I want to try to get a couple of weeks head start on these guys, because I know as soon as they find out who I am and what I'm going to do, they're going to come after me. Okay, now I believe in earning my salt right away, right from the beginning, so let me take care of that right now. These are supplements that I use every day. Secret 12. Abuse the living daylights out of this. Or you could just do what I do and take about 3 or 4 drops under the tongue and let it absorb. You're set. 3 or 4 drops, you're set. Winter Sun. Vitamin D3. The best. This stuff is like gold. This is unbelievable. Abuse it. The vitamin D, just 3 drops under the tongue. It's all you need. Survival Shield X2. 1 drop a day. 1 drop a day. If I had a siren to go off in the background, I would let it go off right now. 1 drop a day. 1 drop a day. If not, you'll be sorry. You're gonna be sorry. 1 drop a day. What did I say? 1 drop a day. I have given you your life-changing gold on a stick right here. Everything you've ever were going to do for me, I just paid for it right here, right now with X2. What did I say? 1 drop a day. Now, we've got super male vitality. You can get super female vitality, or you can do the super male. If you want to spend all your time in the bedroom, get the super female vitality, and it will be done. It's got 2 extra herbs than this. It's the only difference. So if they're out of one, you can get the other. It doesn't matter. Outrageous. Do not play games with this. Do not do half a dropper or a whole dropper like they say. Do 5 or 6 drops. Start off there. Survival Shield X3. 2-3 drops. Don't do the recommended dose. I'm turning you guys on to liquid gold on a stick from heaven. This right here, what I just did for you, will change your life forever. You and your loved ones. You have no idea what I've just done for you. If you wanted to give me your firstborn, it would still not be enough for what I've just done for you. I have paid my way to eternity. Where can you get the products? Everything you ever could have done for me, I just got. I just paid for it right there. There it is. Go to the store, load up, help this guy out as much as you can. He needs to stay in business. What's his name? Oh, gee, I don't know. We're under such censorship. The censorship is incredible. I can't even say his name. How do you like that? In case you're wondering, there it is, right there. Let me show you the shirt. Love it. Okay, moving right along here. See, that's not bad. I'm doing okay, right? All right. Does everybody see what's going on here? Does everybody see that what's happening in the country? This dog and pony show was supposed to last for what, 2 or 3 weeks? The lockdown, oh, it's only 2 or 3 weeks. It's been 10 months now, and now it's never supposed to end. This thing, you're never supposed to take this off. Anybody know what this is for? This is for doing drywall in your house, or maybe sanding a fender on the car out in the yard. I mean, it's got nothing to do with safety, but everything to do with control and submission. As you see, this one even came with it written on there. Imagine that. Now, if you want to debate that fine wisdom, do it somewhere else, because it's ridiculous, man. You got to be kidding me. It's all about submission and control. It's got something to do with something they call the Great Reset. We'll get into that in another video. I'm just trying to get to a point here where I'm going to tell you what we need to do. Okay. This whole circus, the scandemic, the mask, the lockdown, it's all about killing the population off in the third world country and getting us under control to where they can do forced, what's that V word? Vacuum cleaners? Can't say it. It's called censorship. The forced V's are here. If you want to stop them, you better start thinking about funding me, because I'm going to Washington to straighten this mess out. They stole the living dog stuffings out of the 2018 elections. They got away with it. Nobody said anything. I think 2 senators sat up and said something once or twice. That's it. Trump said something. Nobody did anything. So what happened? The last election, they stole the living dog stuffings out of it again. I mean, anybody can look up and see the sun in the sky and see what happened here. I mean, you've got to be kidding me. It's not even worth talking about. And if we let this go, it's just going to embolden them to go farther. Now, this is why we're in the position we're in. Let's get that out of the way. It's something called the Hegelian dialectic. Problem, reaction, solution. It's the same thing they did to us in 9/11. Problem, reaction, solution. Remember, the Patriot Act turned up to be written before 9/11 even happened. Like a year before. Yeah. Here's what we need to do to get out of this. This is the whole reason why we're in this position, and what we need to do to get out of it. We need to create a liberty freedom movement. A liberty freedom movement. We all need to band together and create a voice. I can create the liberty freedom movement, but I need your help. I need massive amounts of funding. But then we all need to band together and create a voice, which I've got some really good ideas for that. I've actually got something planned. I'm going to do a stunt in front of the White House with 500 firefighters. But there's just one problem. There's 5 barriers, there's 5 gates, there's 5 fences around the White House. You can't even get near it now. I'll find a way to get past that. Well, there's the first one. Okay. To create a voice, I covered that. If we let this keep going, it's going to embolden them to do something really nasty to us. Like drop something on the ground for real this next time. And if you don't buy into that one, well, that's not even worth arguing about. It's academic. They've already openly admitted that all of this is just an exercise for what's coming next. Now, of course, a terrorist is going to do it. Yeah, right. And remember, all those FEMA camps they built like 15 years ago, you remember? They were up to what? 620, 630 something? Before they would even admit that they existed? And then what did they say? It was past 600. I remember the guy standing there going, I mean, the week before he was denying it. And the next week, oh, it's like, oh, of course we're building FEMA camps. We're overdue for a pandemic. Huh? Where did that come from? It's all their manipulation on putting us back into cages. And let me tell you something, my dear fellow citizen, make no mistake about it. When the music stops here, we are all back in cages. Let me read you something here from the What's His Name show. We're experiencing a global move against humanity, a corporate takeover of the human body. The mark of the beast is not a tattoo. Well, not something that you thought it was. We'll get into that later. A corporate takeover of the human body. That's the final frontier. That's the big goal of computers. They will replace us with robots and computers. To do it, they got to make us be screwed up and obsolete, and on drugs and mindless. Kind of described half the population on the last one, didn't it? All right, so here's why I'm here. We need a protesting contingent in Washington, D.C. By the way, it's MAGA. M-A-G-A, not M-T-G-A. Make Trump going alone. Our president deserves better. 4 years, man. We've let him go the whole thing alone for 4 years now. I think he needs some help here. And I think it's up to us to go do it. I'm looking at there. I'm at 12 minutes. I got 3 minutes. We need to create a protesting contingent in Washington, D.C. So when these bastards make these bad decisions, when they make these horrible laws and these horrible decisions, these traitors' decisions that sell out the country, we have a group of professional protesters sitting at their door within the hour. So they know they did not get away with it. And then when they finally get through that, when they wade through that protesting element, professional protesting element, let's not add that. Let's not forget to add that. And they drive home, or they're driven home. I mean, they don't live in the same world we do. When they have their driver drive them home, and they take that final turn, I want them to see their house and go, oh my God, what the hell is this? And there's 100 to 200 protesters in front of their house. They're not going to go and crap all over us and sell us out anymore, and just drive home and eat a nice meal, a $200 bottle of wine, and do the old lady, and then go take their nice little traitorous baby sleep, and then the next day get up and do it all over again. No more. We're going to be right there. Flies on doo-doo, buddy. Flies on a pile of you-know-what. Now, there's another thing that really pisses me off. We don't ever get to hear about anything in Washington. Why is this? We need a reporting element there. I want to say a news station. Well, we've got plenty of them. News reporters, we got plenty of them. We need a new news element in Washington, D.C. So when they do something, we hear about it. And not only that, we follow up on it. It's not like the kid that fell off, he was riding on the top of the car doing 60, fell off, and now he's in a coma. Oh, well, okay, he died. A week later, we hear he died. I'm not talking about that. Or 2 years later, he comes out of the coma, he dies. What about all the stuff we don't hear about? That's it. 14 minutes and I didn't even talk about anything. I got less than a minute to finish this. We don't hear about anything. I want to hear updates. I want to hear everything. I want to make it to where nothing gets away from us from now on. Nothing goes on without us knowing about it. They don't get to do anything without the people of this great nation right on top of them, making sure that they're doing it in our best interest. Okay, that's it. I've got to cut this. I got to cut it. I've got no choice. Look, I need funding. I've got to pull up 10 stakes here, and I've got to move to D.C. I don't want to. I have to do it, and I have to start up a whole gigantic thing. That's it. I got to cut this. Thank you, thank you, thank you.